All right, everyone, welcome back to One Off Outdoors. For those of you who have the Revolution trolling motor mounting system that I've developed from One Off Outdoors, I just came out with the deckhand, which is the platform that you can use to hold Chartplotters, rod holders, you name it, everything. Well, this cleat plate is being used in the deckhand, so you asked me, what can we do if we have the Revolution, because also this cleat plate is being used. So this video is to show you that you can actually do the same thing that the deckhand's doing. You can have an aftermarket Chartplotter, any size, any brand you want. You can have rod holders on the other side, flags, cameras, you name it. Now, there is a subtle difference between the deckhand and the Revolution. So what I want you to notice is the Revolution right here, this cleat plate that is attached is inset. The deckhand is flush mount. It covers this whole flush area. So what the deckhand does, it keeps any rotation this way. Of course, you're not going to get any this way, lengthwise with your ski because of the arm. But the Revolution, what you will get is you'll get a little bit of flex, very minimal. I mean like a 2% flex, but you got to be honest here. So you'll get a little bit of flex just because this doesn't have a bump stop. Now, the other difference is your deckhand sits right here where my hand is. So that means this ball and this platform sits about right in here, and then your arm goes straight up, right? Well, since you're tying on, and I'll give you all the numbers to all this material for your arm and your ball mounts, and for your bracket here that holds your Chartplotter on. Since this is U-bolted onto your rail, this sets you can see, a little lower and a little bit more forward, about 2 inches lower, about 2 inches forward. So you're going to go to the medium size arm. With the deckhand, we use the shortest arm possible, and that keeps you right above this point right here. And then that again puts your screen back over here. You're above it, and your canopy still opens. You've got clearance here. So you can absolutely do what the deckhand does, because in essence, you have a deckhand built in with your Revolution bumper. Okay, so I want you to get a close look at how this is done. So this U-bolt base is just all the way up against your bolt here. You want to try to get that turned and try to get it as, parallel to the ground as possible. And like I said, you're just going to set this up. This, you can see, has a little bit of an out pitch. And then this comes back in. You want to make sure that you're flush across the top and that you've got clearance here. So Revolution, guys, I've got you back. Easy mount. Again, takes seconds. Instead of a huge multi-5-hour install where you're cutting. You don't cut anything on your ski. You just mount it right here, and you tighten by hand, and they've got a wrench that has these, and you tighten it absolutely as tight as you can get. Same way up here. Really tighten them down. And this is heavy aluminum, so you can put pretty good pressure on it. Of course, you don't want to break it. It is aluminum. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day.